Hello, welcome to my kitchen, and we're having a lamb roast tonight. So I thought I would show you how the meter works and how easy it is to use with a cooked meat. So what I've done with my roast here is just score it, and then I've popped rosemary and garlic into the scores section, and I'm just going to pour over some olive oil and give it a bit of a coat. I might just get my brush as well. I would normally use my hands, but this is just olive oil. You can use uninfused oil. You could use any oil really. You want to have it nice. I really like to slow cook my meat, my roast. Pop that all on here. You could use the barbecue cookbook. There's some beautiful marinades in there, but I really like it simple. So sometimes if I'm cooking beef or another cut of meat or a fish, then I will have something, I'll have a marinade that I put with it. But today, just going to use this. Now, the meter, which is this, comes in a box. And the box inside has a battery, it's a battery inside the box. Oops. And it's also magnetic, so you can change the battery out. Oh, we've got boiling water. I'm making mac and cheese, so I've just used the kettle mode on my 6 to boil the water. I'll probably pass it on in a minute. So this is your charging box as well. When you're ready to use the meter, you just take it out of the charging box, and we're going to stick it in the fattest part of your meat cut. And this, the charging box, needs to stay close to the heat source that you're cooking in. So if that's a barbecue, then you need to pop it near the barbecue. If that's your oven, this would go near my oven. It's this that's important. Anyway, the instructions tell you everything. So we're just going to turn this around, and this is going to go into the fattest part. And there's on here, when you get up close, there's a cut in your steel probe, and it shows you the where to put the probe into and where to stop. So stop about there. So we're just going to pop that into the fat bit. You can use this if you've got seafood. Okay, so in it goes. It's gone in a little bit further, and that's okay too. And now what we do is we get our mobile device, and I'm going to come around the front and show you how to set that up. Give me a minute. So we've got, get the meter app on your phone, and I'll just come around to the front. Okay, so we have, show you again, on your phone, you've got the meter app just here. So click on that. Oh, that's my bank. And then you need to set up the cook time. So all we're doing with that, no cook setup, we just follow the prompt. We could click next. Yep, we're going to set up the cook. Oops. So we want to do, and we just follow the prompt. So we're doing lamb. So we click on that, and we click on the type of cut that we've got. So we have a roast. So we click on roast. And then what sort of roast is it? Is it a loin, a brisket, a leg, a rump, and so forth? So it's a leg. You just follow the prompts. Now, how do you want it done? Do you want it medium? This is set to the lowest possible temperature. So the food safe temperature it's set to. So it's already set to 54, which is a medium rare roast, and that's how we like our meat. So once I'm happy with the temperature, I can select down here. Then I just click Start Cook. And you can see already, it tells you what your internal temperature is, which is 5. It then tells you what your target temperature is and what the ambient temperature is, which is around the outside the air around your heat source. So once that goes into the oven, that'll change. So if you're slow cooking it, then you're just going to put it on 120 degrees, and this will tell you when to take it out. It'll also give you, I'll just come back around to my lamp. So now I can have my phone with me, can pop this in the oven, which I'll do. And that's how easy it is. So I'm going to go shopping, and I've got my phone with me. So it will tell me when to take that out of the oven. Now I'm going to watch that and see what temperature the oven rises to. It's a really good indication to know whether your oven's behaving to the correct temperature as well. So it's already jumped up to 31, 32, yeah, it's rising up as well. So we'll leave that aside. The meter is fantastic. It really takes the guesswork out of getting that perfect meat. So if you've ever overcooked a steak, for instance, or a piece of fish or salmon, or even a roast chicken or something, this takes all that guesswork out of it, and it just does your thinking for you. This has got a radius, so you can actually be out and about as long as your charging dock is near the sort of heat source. You can have your phone with you, and then you can call up someone else in the house to say, hey, can you take that meat off and take it out of the oven? It's ready. It tells you when it gives you a warning. So it tells you when it's about to come out, around about a 5 to 10 minute warning. It tells you when it's finished resting as well, which is another fantastic thing. And it tells you when you can eat it. Such a bossy little app, but it's fantastic. And I've used it for lots and lots of cooking. I love it. The best thing about the meter is that you can get it in July. And if you would like to know more about how to get it in July, talk to me because I'd love to show you. And that's it. Happy cooking. Have a great weekend.